Pronouncements to Families. Prophecies and Revelations given to Luz de Maria. Our Lord Jesus Christ Speaks. Continued. 8 February 2012. My church must be a united church, that preaches and acts. Homes must be united homes because no divided house will prevail. It will collapse, it will divide and fall. That is the devil's strategy, that is dividing all it sees in its path so as to demolish my people, little by little, surreptitiously. 10th of July 2016. The lack of love of parents towards their children is what has led the children not to respect their parents. This lack of love and lack of justice is what keeps youth without values. Beloved, man is constantly assaulted, not only physically but psychologically and spiritually. Aggressively, in creatures overflows instantly, detonating poisonous darts at those at his side. Few homes live like domestic churches. The majority of the members in families are a fruit of fear of the ire of the strongest one in the home. 8th of July 2016. Evil will not stop, and my children, with a fragile education, are permissive and are easily deceived. Children have entered into an improper and distorted sexual education. Centers of learning pervert minors. Centers of learning will be turned into places of sexual practice, inducing children to an immorality never before seen. July 16, 2015. By means of technology, scientists rob the children's innocence by muddying their senses, making them be adults in their desires, which to me is a crime. December 19, 2012. Men, insatiable in their instincts, maintain their senses in the flesh, being this an object of a search for undue pleasure, indecorous and immoral. In this instant man swaps women without any shame, giving himself to several women without any commitment or morality. The times in which Sodom and Gomorrah were exterminated do not surpass the man of today, who has exceeded the cup. 8th of June 2014. The youth refuses to accept my peace. They live in the total spiritual emptiness, where the great majority of men live in a mental fixed, subjected to carnal sins, and the women have forgotten to be mothers, accepting the depravity that society in which they live offers them. 12th of January 2015. So many of my children appeal to the free will to separate themselves from me, living a false freedom transformed in licentiousness. Woe to those that live freedom in their own way. These creatures remain immersed in their human me, allowing their ego to grow without control. The true freedom is that one that leads you towards to where I call you, not the one who lives their free will under their human want. June 18, 2016. The majority of man in this instant maintains perversion within his environment. The word cancer is applicable to the human ego of a large portion of my children. The demands of the human ego are bringing homes to ruin. When within families the pursuit of power is taken up on the part of one of its members with a constant excess of harassment towards members of the family entourage. April 27, 2014. I see my cross set aside by some who do not accept it. My legions pick it up and kiss it. They walk beside man waiting for the instant in which he will reconsider, return and take it up. But the world offers distractions and silences laments with intoxicating drinks and songs that cloud the mind and bend the spirit towards evil, acting against me. December 19, 2012. Purity resides in few souls. The music calls to the enemy of the soul. The means of diversion are true traps that train the senses and penetrate deeply, inviting man to act in absolute wildness, without morality or feeling. 3rd of March 2015. At this instant of modernism, the male wears female clothes as the great fashion, but this is moral decadence. April 27, 2016. Children, the intelligent, rational and thinking man has been sold, and he himself has allowed it. His possessions have gone to other creatures without man being totally aware of it. An enemy has gotten inside the households, and with great joy you open the doors for him, and he arrives to cause more division than there already is. He brings about diseases not only at the personal level but also emotional. My mother has already warned you, and you have failed to get ahead of that enemy. Instead he has entered your homes and, at this instant, he has become familiar with the family members and with all of society, thus achieving greater family disintegration, infidelity, and psychological disturbance. I speak of the most popular means of communication at this instant, the phone. September 23, 2015. Could it be that they are blind, deaf, and mute? Or they live in a crystal sphere? Without looking at the irresponsibility of the parents who have yielded the upbringing of their children to a television set? 6 August 2014. Children, stay away from the television and of all the video games. In this instant they are obstacle, dead-ending the mind of my church. Life is not a martyrdom, man has transformed it to a martyrdom. Find peace, working and acting within my work and acts. 8 February 2015. The gift of life is sacred. No creature can make an attempt against life, and in this instant I am crowned with thorns time and again, constantly, because my people have not been able to wait with patience and faith. You have surrendered into the hands of false idols that have taken you to perdition. By ignoring the tentacles of evil, you have fallen into the claws of the enemy of the soul, and evil has diverted the righteous use of human intelligence that makes man a creator, not only for good, but pretends to create life, creating a Tower of Babel, and moving away farther each instant from my will and closer to its own destruction of life. 8 February 2012. Man and woman were created in different sexes, and the union between the same sexes is not in accord with my will. April 30, 2015. Immorality, dishonesty, rampant and distorted sex between creatures of the same sex. 8 February 2015. I am betrayed by my own. They hurt me, blaspheme against me, they hurt me, they mock my real presence in the Eucharist, they omit the sacraments, they mock the confession of sins, they come to celebrate the Eucharist out of habit or to secure a place in the community. April 30, 2015. My children, receive me in my body and my blood in the Eucharist. Feed on me so your faith will not decline and your spiritual strength will constantly remain with you when you receive me. January 19, 2014. I desire children who have integrity, who are conscious that just as the promised land is necessary for my people, so is hell necessary for those who work and act contrary to my will. 9 June 2016. I will send my angel of peace. You should pray for him. Pray with the praxis of love towards your brother so that there might be peace in homes, peace in persons of goodwill. 8 April 2015. Children, visit me at the tabernacle, receive me in the Eucharist. Each communion taken consciously, each rosary prayed with fervor, each act of mercy and each act of obedience to my commandments is a fountain of blessings for each one of you. 5 January 2011. Anoint anew the frames of the doors of your homes with holy water or with holy oil, and with love and respect place the sign of my cross and the medal of my Blessed Mother, under the invocation of the miraculous medal.